Hello, hello, family. Top of the morning to you. How are you guys? I hope everyone is doing well and in great moods and great spirits today. This is going to be a message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Messages for Taurus. Thank you to those of you who are new here. I really appreciate you stopping by and tuning in. Thank you for giving us a thumbs up and subscribing. To those of you who are returning, y'all already know the vibes, okay? Switch the roles if you need to, because I could be picking up on the energy of someone else around you. Assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your experience, your gender, or your timeline, okay? All are fluid. And when I was pre-shuffling and meditating for you guys, I kept seeing the Empress. So this could be a season where you're like attracting all your abundance. It's like you're magnetic. You could be full of creativity, new ideas. You could be going through like an evolution, right? So where you're evolving. Somebody could also be pregnant, or this could be your season of marriage. But I seen the Empress over and over again when I was pre-shuffling. So let's get into the message. Welcome. Let's get into this message, Taurus, and see what Spirit needs you to know for your highest good. Remember, I will only speak to your higher self. You should only listen to your higher self. And of course, school's out. It's a house, so you may hear some background noise. Hopefully it won't be too much going on, but let me know in the chat if it is, and I'll try to correct it or handle it, but bear with me. So let's see. Let's get into it, Spirit. What does Taurus need to know for his or her highest good? I just heard that song. Outstanding. Girl, you knocked me out. Okay, somebody going to a cookout, playing that old good music. You're hosting something. Maybe you're planning one. What's the next holiday? Labor Day? I'm hearing backyard barbecue music. But let's see. That's the good stuff. Okay, we got too many cards. Yeah, something around the home. You could be spending a lot of time at home. You could be getting a lot of attention at home. You could be hosting an event or planning a party. One card, please, Spirit. This is for Taurus. Messages for Taurus. So we got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This is Taurus Moon. So this could be a breakup. Somebody could be going through a breakup. This could be job loss. This could also be bribery. Somebody could be trying to bribe you to do something. There could also been somebody who abused their position of power and authority in your life. So what's this Six of Pentacles? What else? This is like unequal give and take. Why does so many cards keep falling? One card, please, Spirit. Two of Cups. This is Cancer Venus. So you could be in a really passionate, mutual relationship. Two of Cups is an unspoken bond. It's also like a spiritual kind of connection, to where you two can understand each other, share passion, share morals. The love is equal. So this Six of Pentacles over here, this could be somebody else. Somebody else could be, what I'm kind of getting here is that either your ex or your person's ex could be bribing another person. The Knight of Wands gives me like an attack card or confrontation. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's very bold and courageous. For some of you, I'm seeing this as you making a career change. I'm seeing this as kind of like somebody who's leaving behind like a 9 to 5 possibly, or maybe a job that they've been in for a long time where their energy wasn't reciprocated. Maybe the money was good, but you weren't getting what you needed there. And then the Knight of Wands could be like a career card, going after what you desire, making bold changes. Let's get one more card. I just seen the Lover. So this could be a person who's attacking your lover. Yeah, look, the Page of Swords. I feel like here, this Knight of Wands is somebody watching you, your relationship. This Two of Cups feels like you. If this is not in a relationship, it feels like you're happy, you're healthy, you're in union with yourself. You could be at peace here. And then you have these questionable energies surrounding you. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Robert. Hey, I am the Oracle Tarot. Yes, I do read chat. I do. I just kind of get out the, try to get out the message. Hey. So you said somebody's being investigated for not doing their job. So let's dive into this. But the Page of Swords could be somebody watching you, observing you. This could also be observing something or somebody around you. The Page of Swords could also be information. Maybe this Knight of Wands comes to tell you some information. Somebody could confront you with some information. Maybe you're finding out that somebody was bribed to meddle in your relationship or to watch you, to do something to you. It feels like he's trying to come tell you some information, but I don't know if you'll be able to trust this or not. Knights are impulsive, so who's to say, he actually got tea and he didn't think it through before he came in, presented this information. The Page of Swords can also be a cynical type of energy. So if this Page of Swords is you, I feel like this could be you staying to yourself, right? Like putting yourself first, your interests, your desires, It's like this energy of being self-centered because you're not too trusting of the energies around you. So let's see, what's the Six of Pentacles in the reverse? The Ace of Cups. It feels like somebody wants a new beginning. Somebody wants renewal. Five of Swords, the Judgment. This could be somebody that realized they sabotaged something with you. They could want your forgiveness. The Ace of Cups, it could be from a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like this can also be somebody who's in a new connection to where you're healing old wounds, possibly in situations where the love was unrequited, the effort was not reciprocal. I feel like this is healing. Six of Pentacles in the reverse feels like an energy that you're leaving, whether it's friendships, jobs, relationships. It's like you're releasing or you're healing from, the things that didn't give back to you. Possibly like healing and restoration could be going on here. So let's see, what else about this Ace of Cups? Three of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn energy. This talks about teamwork, being really skilled. Oh, okay. So this could definitely be somebody making a career change, right? But it's like you're more fulfilled in whatever it is that you do. You could be really creative. I feel like there's renewal in a job situation here. Somebody is leaving, it feels like leaving one career and going to the next, right? And your energy is being renewed. There's actual teamwork here. People being able to collaborate cohesively, work as a team. This is being really skilled. Or this is you applying the pressure, hard work, discipline, getting organized and things like that. But there could also be somebody here that wants renewal with you. This could be your past or your person's past. What's this Three of Pentacles? Four of Cups. Yeah, so I'm getting two situations here. The Four of Cups talks about missing opportunities, being bored, feeling disinterested, rejected. Somebody could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Four of Cups is Cancer Moon. Three of Cups at the bottom is also Cancer Mercury. You could be seeing 333. This could be somebody trying to bribe you to work with them. They want to start over. They want to have a new beginning with you. What's this Ace of Cups? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. You could be seeing 444. You're probably getting a lot of synchronicities. I feel like this could be people from your past resurfacing. The Four of Pentacles is also Capricorn. So I feel like this is a situation here where maybe somebody sees you hard at work. They see you focused. Maybe there's some sort of goal or milestone that you're trying to accomplish. But the Four of Pentacles here, this talks about a lack of vulnerability, setting boundaries. Ace of Swords, the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody here trying to bribe you to work with them. Or somebody bribed to work against you. You know, it feels like this same person who was bribed to work against you actually wants your help. They want your help now. What's this Four of Pentacles? Because if this feels like you saying no, you know, preserving your energy, your money, time, resources with the Four of Pentacles. This could also be with the Four of Pentacles holding on to memories of the past. So if it's like you are rejecting this person, it's because you're remembering what they did to you. What's this Four of Pentacles? The Two of Pentacles. So this talks about being open and flexible to change. For some of you, if this is a career, because I'm getting career and relationship, I feel like there's lots of changes happening in both. And this is why I'm getting such, you know, dual energies here. But the Two of Pentacles is also Capricorn. There's lots of Capricorn in here. So maybe you could be getting organized, getting disciplined. Capricorn is also Saturn. That's about structure, you know, Big Daddy, the boss. Also the planet of karma. So I feel like you're changing. This is like lots of change happening. You being open and flexible to change. For some of you, this could be renewal within your finances, right? Because if you're leaving behind a job that was not serving you emotionally, or you weren't being emotionally fulfilled, but maybe the money was good, I feel like the renewal here is within your finances. I feel like things are getting ready to take off for you financially. Yeah, Ace of Swords, that's the truth. The Tower and the Star. This is somebody, it feels like somebody's getting ready to step into like the spotlight, their purpose, or doing something that you're destined to do, that you're fated to do. The Star also talks about having a lot of hope and faith, being optimistic. Yeah, look, somebody's manifesting here with the Magician. And I feel like it's changing, it's like changing finances. It's increasing your finances, or it's about to. You know, they say when you do something that you love, you never really work a day in your life. So what's this Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles? I feel like, let me see real quick. Yeah, see, Three of Cups. This is a celebratory energy. And we have the Nine of Cups. Fame, fortune, accolades, public recognition, emotional fulfillment. So it's like you're swapping out a job that didn't serve you. Maybe you like made enough money just to pay your bills, but not enough to actually, you know, live life to the fullest. It's like you're swapping a job that you weren't emotionally fulfilled in for one that is going to bring you lots of emotional fulfillment, abundance, happiness. success, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the world. There's like a goal or a milestone or something that somebody is achieving. The Six of Wands here could be lots of attention. It could be online. All right, the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles also talk about being really skilled at something, self-mastery, and intentional about where you distribute your energy, how you spend your money, your time, your resources, you know, things like that. But the world, I feel like somebody here, either something that you're doing is going viral online or is getting ready to, or this is like a certain goal or a milestone that somebody is setting out to achieve. And seeing the star there, the star is somebody who achieves what they set out to do. There could also be pregnancy here with this Nine of Cups. You could be celebrating a pregnancy, maybe hearing news of it in your family, or this is you. What's this Three of Cups? I feel like there's lots of talk, lots of gossip about what somebody's doing too. What's this Three of Cups? The Hangman. Six of Cups and the Justice. I'm definitely seeing healing here with this Ace of Cups. This is like your energy being renewed. So the Hangman talks about your third eye. It can sometimes mean stagnancy, but sometimes it just means there's stillness. And in the stillness, there's clarity. All right, I feel like somebody here is written what makes them happy, what they want to do. Could be somebody figuring out their niche. It's kind of what I'm getting. And this could be something like you have a lot of history with doing. This could be something you did in a past life. I'm kind of getting that too. Or this could even be, it could be working with children. We have the Justice card. Let's see, what's this Hangman? This is also Pisces energy. What's the Hangman? Or somebody here is about to realize that when they switch. Okay, so yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. This is like dysfunction, like a lack of happiness, balance, and harmony within a family dynamic. This can also be child neglect. It's Pisces Mars. What's the Ten of Cups reverse? The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like somebody here is realizing that they weren't happy, that they weren't fulfilled in a job. Yeah, and there's a cycle closing, or this could be a relationship, or this could be within a family dynamic. So if this is a relationship and this is somebody from your past, it feels like your person could have chose somebody over you with the Two of Pentacles, or they could have juggled you. Right, and now this person is realizing, I just seen a net in here, monitoring spirit. So this person realizing that they're unhappy where they are. This could be like a fake family, or this could just be they're like lots of arguments, family secrets coming out about these people, because we have the Five of Pentacles here. So there's a lack of emotional fulfillment, balance, and harmony. This could also be finances too. You know, it feels like your energy is being renewed, right? You're going through a period of renewal in your relationships, in your jobs, you know, your careers, possibly like just your environment, period. The Ace of Cups is giving me like an energetic upgrade to where you're being surrounded, or you're about to be, with the things that will fulfill you, right? And there's a different energy over here. This either feels like your past or your person's past. Pisces is strong over here, possibly another Taurus, maybe even a Cancer or Scorpio. But it's like somebody else over here is stagnant. The Five of Pentacles, it feels like they could be lacking a foundation, they could be lacking resources, or maybe it's just they're not emotionally fulfilled. But this Three of Pentacles is like whoever they swapped you out for, whoever they decided to work with over you, or it feels like they were juggling you with somebody and then you got out of Dodge and they ended up with this person over here that they're bored and disinterested with. And the Three of Pentacles, it kind of feels like they have to work with this person. Maybe because they don't have any money. I don't know, but this Four of Cups here is giving me somebody is dissatisfied. And I feel like this Nine of Cups, and even with the Six of Wands that I've seen, the world and all that, you could be getting a lot of attention. You could be in a period of glow up, right? You could be walking within your purpose and your destiny with that Six of Wands that I've seen. Getting a lot of attention. Maybe lots of people want to work with you, including this person, and they're just over here. It feels like they're feeling rejected. The Four of Cups is also an illusion, so something tells me that this person lacks accountability in some fashion, because why are they sitting in that Four of Cups energy? So let's see, what's this Four of Cups? Yeah, see the World. This is a cycle that's closed. Also Capricorn, Saturn energy. It feels like the World is you headed to a period of success, right? The world is endings, but we can't acknowledge endings without acknowledging new beginnings. So I feel like there's a new beginning here, and this is a period of success. Yeah, we got the Nine of Cups in the World. Somebody is about to accomplish big things here. This could even be the energy of travel, maybe even proposal, but there's a cycle here closed with somebody. And I feel like this is the result of, you know, or this is why you're going through a period of renewal now. Somebody could be realizing that they're pregnant with this Hangman, Nine of Cups. Let's see, what's this Nine of Cups? Yeah, the Ace of Wands. And we have the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This feels like the person from the past. Yeah, Nine of Swords right behind them. Somebody is stressed, anxious, worried. It feels like because you're unbothered with the Fool. You're unbothered. But this Ace of Wands, it could be creativity. When I see it with the Nine of Cups, this is like somebody who has a lot of sexual energy. You know, it also feels like wherever this person is, they're not sexually satisfied either. This can also be somebody who's upset with themselves, because sometimes I see the Ace of Wands as anger. And let's see, what's this Ace of Wands? But if this is you, this is the passionate new beginning, lots of opportunities, determination, excitement. Your creative energy could be flowing. You could be creating something. Maybe you work with your hands and you're dexterous. I kind of see the Ace of Wands as like somebody who can do like Reiki. It's like pure, raw power energy. So what's this Ace of Wands? Yeah, look, the Seven of Wands in Judgment. So the Seven of Wands talks about you protecting your energy, standing up for what you believe in. I feel like this is somebody who's realizing like they're in the middle of everything that they prayed for, because the Seven of Wands can be prayer too. But this person is under judgment. Somebody's under judgment. Scorpio energy is significant here. I feel like this Ace of Wands is somebody mad with themselves. They're realizing something. Maybe that energy was stubborn with the Seven of Wands. Let's get one card, Spirit. Let's see. What's this Ace of Wands? Yeah, here we go. Seven of Wands. So somebody is mad. Yeah, Ten of Swords. They feel betrayed because you recalled your energy. It feels like you're standing in your power, discipline, and structure, because there's lots of Capricorn energy here. So it's like you got your head on straight. You know what I mean? Ten of Swords is also Gemini sign. You know, it feels like this person is gossiping and talking about you to other people. It doesn't have to be in a malicious way. So this could also be just like you could be the talk of the town right now. People are watching you glow up with the Nine of Cups here. Receive wish fulfillment. It feels like you're glowing. Whatever you're doing, it's like you're glowing and getting lots of attention. And somebody is mad that you set boundaries, because it forces them to, you know, within this Hangman here, it forces them to look at themselves and see why. Like sometimes when people move on, right, and their life changes for the better, not to say that this happens for everybody, but usually the other energy was in deceit and not what's the word I was looking for, and inauthentic. usually the opposite happens for them. So when you see that contrasting energy, sometimes people just have to stop and look like, dang, maybe I was the problem. It feels like that's what this person is going through. And it also feels like they're in a relationship or in a family dynamic that they're unhappy in, that they don't want to be in. There could be this Five of Pentacles, let me see. This Taurus Mercury. So maybe you're not in communication with this person, or you just ghosted them, left them high and dry. Yeah, Five of Cups, Scorpio, Mars. Here we got the Queen of Cups and the Pentacles. Lots of self-love, being grounded in your energy. I feel like whatever you're doing for work, you're loving it. You're loving this. So I'm seeing so many synchronicities here. Because Five of Pentacles is over here and the Five of Cups. So what somebody regrets ghosting you, maybe with the Five of Pentacles treating you like you were worthless or not being able to see your value. Maybe they let their wounds or insecurities get the best of this relationship, but there's definitely regret here with this Cups. Also, there could be like a divorce going on here, possibly children or kids could be involved, but I feel like all of this is just because you're loving yourself more. Maybe you've completed a self-love journey, or you've learned how to love yourself enough to where you don't have to fill voids with people who don't see and recognize your worth. So what's the world? Somebody is upset that you set boundaries. Yeah, look, the wheel. This is a season of blessings. That's why I kept seeing the Empress. Remember, the feminine energy is the magnetic, the attraction tool. So it's like you could be in a season of attracting all of your blessings, your abundance, right? But you work hard to get to the Empress status. So the Sagittarius, Jupiter. This is growth and expansion. This could also be lots of wisdom you've gained in this past cycle with the world here, because Sagittarius is also a constellation of wisdom, you know, higher learning, philosophy, things of that nature. I feel like the wheel is turning here and you're walking into your season of divine abundance. Also divine alignment. When the wheel is upright, I'm seeing somebody who is in alignment with their blueprint, their clock of destiny. This is where the real wealth is, you know. The wheel is really turning here, though. Maybe it's something that you could be doing online, could be expanding, or this could be lots of travel. You could be traveling more. It just feels like all of this is a result of you letting things go that were not serving you. You know, even if it was certain jobs or things that you were investing in, if you weren't seeing a return on that investment, I feel like you're letting it go, and this is a period of renewal for you. Yeah, look at Taurus, the Hierophant. You could be stepping into a position of leadership, or this is an ascension. Some of you could have just passed a spiritual test as well when I see the Hierophant. Your life could be divinely guided and orchestrated right now. The Hierophant can also be a spirit guide when I see it with the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like things are moving in divine timing right now. This Ace of Wands could tell me things could be picking up. Like the momentum in your life could like really be picking up. You could feel like really busy, and this is maybe why you have to protect your energy, because it's like with the world here, I'm seeing somebody who has a lot of goals that they want to accomplish. What's the Wheel? You could see lots of big changes between Sagittarius and Capricorn season. Maybe in the winter. Let's see, what's the Wheel? And the Hermit. So definitely more wisdom. Yeah, this feels like a cycle that you closed out that was really necessary for your spiritual growth and development. Right? The Hermit is somebody who's very wise. This is introspection, and maybe you could have learned a lesson about protecting your energy, right? Or being more private, not oversharing, you know. Yeah, who's this Five of Swords, Nine of Swords? Somebody is stressed out watching you. Also, this Five of Swords definitely feels like somebody who's trying to sabotage your new beginning, your seed of abundance. Yeah, it's going to be hard for them to penetrate that with this Nine of Wands. This is the Wounded Warrior. This is somebody who's a go-getter, very ambitious. They don't give up. They don't back down. They have integrity, right? They stand 10 toes down behind what it is that they do. But the Hermit here, I feel like this was a lesson. Also, I'm feeling like this Hermit here, like I was saying, more wisdom, more spiritual awareness. For some of you guys, your dream state could be really active right now. You could be getting a lot of messages. It seems spirit is communicating with you. Like, it feels like you're walking hand in hand with something that's monitoring you in a sense to where it's protecting you, but also guiding you. And it feels like if you don't have, because this Five of Pentacles over here is towards Mercury. So if you feel you are lacking anything in this path or in the journey that you started, I feel like the information that you need will come to you in divine timing. It could be in dreams, visions. It could be in the form of other people. Don't forget, people are messengers too. So let's see. What's this Hermit? Something about your psychic gifts and abilities expanding. That's what I'm getting with that. Yeah, so the Strength card. Something taught you your strength. I know it sounds cliche, but that's what they say. You don't know how strong you are until you don't have another choice. But the Strength card talks about overcoming personal challenges. For some of you, maybe you didn't really want to be seen. Maybe you didn't want to be in the spotlight, but maybe you're finding the courage to. I feel like this is somebody coming out of hermit mode, finally sharing their gifts. Because the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, it feels like that's what it was. In the upright, it could be like giving back to your community, sharing your gifts with the world, you know, just giving back, period. And maybe that's what you weren't doing. So now I feel like this is what you're doing with the Strength card. This could be overcoming paranoia, fear. Yeah, see the Swords. Libra, Jupiter, and the Page of Pentacles. So it feels like there's a lot of thinking here. There's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of planning. Maybe planting seeds. The Page of Pentacles can also be good news in your finances, practical plans. So maybe some of you guys are thinking about launching a business. That's kind of what I'm getting here too. You could be thinking about and investing in something. Or maybe you could be thinking about what it is that you want to invest in. Where to start? So yeah, somebody could be a Virgo Leo cusper or a Leo Virgo cusper, or maybe you have these in your big three somewhere. What's the Strength card? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Oh, okay. So somebody did need the courage to go after the things that they're passionate about. Also, for some of you, if you're not in a relationship right now, you could have started one, or you could be starting one in Leo season. There could be somebody coming towards you with an offer in Leo season. The Knight of Cups is romantic. This is like the beginning phases of a relationship, to where, you know, you're talking, getting to know each other. Could be another Taurus, King of Pentacles, or this is you. And your masculine energy, taking action, going towards the things that you're passionate about. What's this Knight of Cups? Yeah, the High Priestess. So some of you guys could be seers, oracles, psychics. Maybe you're crafty, or you light magic, white magic. Yeah, Six of Swords, Page of Cups. It's something about your self-expression that's going to take your life, it feels like financially, into a place of peace, serenity. But the High Priestess here talks about your intuition, your third eye. I feel like this High Priestess is you. There's something really changing about your spiritual gifts. Maybe you're using them in a different way, or you're about to be. It feels like they're getting ready to expand. You could have people from your past coming back towards you. I'm kind of getting the Hermit as the past. Or you have people pulling on your energy subconsciously. For some of you, this Knight of Cups could be your person, and you're guiding them. You're guiding and protecting them spiritually. Yeah, so this King of Swords in reverse. I don't feel like this is an energy that's inauthentic, or this could be somebody that's known as a liar, but this could be somebody who's not in alignment with their divine path, right? And you're guiding them. Let's see, is this Knight of Cups Taurus person? Mm-hmm. So it feels like this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but this could be somebody who maybe they're not making the right decisions, or maybe they're not in alignment with their authentic path. It feels like you're guiding this person too as a high priestess. This feels like you encouraging your person to do something too, like you being like a bridge for this person. It's like this person's spirit team could be coming to you to give you advice to help them. Give me more on this Knight of Cups. Yeah, see the Four of Swords, Libra energy. This is thinking, reflecting. It's kind of like this person is watching you, right? Not in a bad way, but that could also be this Knight of Wands, Page of Swords. Somebody could be learning and observing, you know, through what you're doing, and this is giving them the courage to, you know, align with their cosmic blueprint as well. Four of Swords is Libra pattern, but it's like expansion of the mind. Somebody's doing lots of reflecting. What's this Four of Swords, Knight of Cups? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe this person is lacking practicality, or maybe they're not able to finish something that they started, or maybe this person could be stuck in a karmic loop with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be delays, setbacks. It feels like somebody is realizing that they haven't chosen the path of least resistance, right? And this is what you're showing them. Or this is somebody from your past, like I was saying, who's realizing like you two are not going to move forward. They could be stuck somewhere. So I don't know. This could be somebody from your past. I'm getting two energies. Because even if this is somebody from your past, I feel like they're still watching you and your person. Maybe they realized that what they didn't make sense. What's this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, no, this is what I said. So it's like you're in a position of leadership, right? The Hierophant is also somebody who's very wise. Even the Queen of Wands, this is somebody who's a leader. She can be a leader, a trailblazer, an entrepreneur. She's getting a lot of attention. I feel like it's all eyes on you, boo. But the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're showing somebody the way. This is really what it feels like. Even if this is a relationship, right? So let me see. Is this Queen of Wands Taurus? Yes, this is you. So somebody could be an entrepreneur right now. I feel like this is also a spiritual ascension that somebody is going through. Your creativity could be expanding. I feel like people are looking to you as a guide or a leader. You could be spiritual, high vibrational, right? The Hierophant, this talks about things, a lot of the things that are transpiring now or ordained. A lot of what you're doing is also protected, or you are a protector. But it's like whoever this Knight of Cups is, this could be somebody that you're dating. Or this could be you, Taurus. Even you. This could be you. You could be realizing that something that you're doing is not working with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and you're realizing that maybe you need to make some changes to your daily routines and regimens with this Knight of Pentacles. But I really feel like this could be somebody else watching you, and you're in a position of power, leadership. All right, you're being seen as a spiritual guide to it feels like a lot of people, even if okay, and even we got the High Priestess and the Hierophant. The Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. This is self-mastery. Seizing opportunities. So yeah, I do feel like there's somebody watching you. The Hierophant is also somebody who has a lot of influence, a person of affluence. You know, it feels like with the wheel turning here, for you, you not only have people from your past watching you, you have a lot of people watching your path, your journey. They probably want to see what you're doing. It's like they're looking to you to be some sort of leader. All right? What's this Two of Cups? This could be a relationship you're in. Nine of Wands. There could be a challenge with you and your person getting on the same page. But it doesn't feel like as far as love. It feels more so about goals, opportunities. It's like y'all could be struggling to get on the same page. It's like y'all have a different, you two operate differently on a core level, maybe is what this is. Like you could be more efficient at whatever it is that you do for work, right? Or you could be choosing the more efficient way to make money, and your person could be doing something else. Let's see, is this Knight of Wands Taurus? Yeah, no. This is Sag Moon, by the way. Somebody could have Sagittarius in their chart. Give me more on this Nine of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like somebody here is having trouble. It's like they don't want to look at something. They don't want to see something. It's like something that they're doing is not working. And maybe this Six of Pentacles in reverse is you trying to bribe this person to get on board. Like, maybe that's what's happening here. You're trying to really bribe or convince your person, like, hey, if you do something this way, or if we work together in this way. And with this Four of Cups here, it could be somebody, thinking that they won't achieve the goal that they set out to if they do it the way that you're doing it, right? Four of Cups, the world. But the Four of Cups, again, is an illusion. So I feel like you're trying to get somebody on board, but they're having trouble with their investments, or they could be having trouble growing. The Seven of Pentacles also talks about elapsed time. So maybe somebody feels like there's not enough time, or time is not their friend. Yeah, see, we got the Eight of Pentacles. That's Virgo energy. Virgo sign, King of Pentacles, and the Empress. Your person is not in Emperor status, but I feel like this Emperor is you. This feels like self-mastery. This King of Pentacles, this could be your person, or this could be you, where you've mastered your masculine energy, taking action, asserting your force, your power out into the world. This is lots of discipline, structure. That's masculine energy with the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody could be learning a new skill, or you're really skilled at whatever it is that you do. So let me see. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Because this could be taking a second look at something. It's like somebody here is hitting a dead end. Yeah, Seven of Swords, gathering information. So it's like with this Nine of Wands, somebody is hitting a dead end. Somebody is almost at burnout. And Seven of Pentacles, this is Taurus energy too, Taurus Saturn. It feels like you're having trouble getting this person to see that what they're doing is not working. Either what they're doing is not working, or where they're being rigid and stubborn and they're not willing to change whatever it is that they're doing. So now I do kind of feel like what you said, somebody not doing their job right. Either is they're not doing their job right, or they're in the wrong field of work, which is why they're facing so many challenges. What's this Nine of Wands? Yeah, see the Judgment. Somebody's waking up now. Six of Cups, Scorpio energy here. It feels like, and I keep going back to this, but it feels like the people from your past are watching you, and they're learning that they should have chose you. And the person that you're with is watching you too. So the Judgment card talks about self-awareness, um, operating within your purpose, living life to the fullest. This could also be forgiveness, reconciliation. That's what it feels like. I'm also kind of getting somebody from your past or your person's past is really trying to, like, they're really trying to work with you somehow. It's like they could need your help. They need something. What's the Judgment? Strong Scorpio energy. Somebody is wounded. Yeah, look, the Eight of Swords. Somebody's trapped. They're stuck. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Who is? Stressed out, anxious. Sleepless nights, weary. This person is worn down. 9-9. It's so many synchronicities here. That's when you know things are really about to shift and change. But I feel like the synchronicities that you're seeing could be people from your past pulling on your energy. So be mindful. But yeah, somebody is realizing that they're only stressing themselves. They're only hurting themselves. If this is somebody that's trying to meddle in your relationship, they're realizing, they're awakening to the fact now, like, this could be your soulmate, possibly, and it's just not going to work. Yeah, Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. So many synchronicities in your read. Somebody's realizing that they're stuck where they are and they have to walk away. This could be somebody who feels like a victim, or they try to victimize you, or maybe they try to bind you. Whoever this person is with, it feels like that they're walking away from them too. A Queen of Cups. This 9 is Gemini. So maybe they're trying to communicate with you. They're like really trying to get you to communicate, hear them out. You're not budging. You're not budging. Because I'm getting two energies here. It's like your person is struggling with work, and you're doing good over here, but you have people from your past pulling on your energy, trying to test the strength of your relationship, test your faith. It's a lot going on in your end right now, Taurus. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. This energy is real scattered because I feel like it's a lot of people here. You got people from your past. You got your person, somebody from their past, which I feel like could be this Queen of Wands too. And it feels like that's somebody who wants to be you, a copycat. But the Queen of Wands is them. You're the Hierophant. What's this Nine of Swords? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, I feel like this is you stressing yourself out. Get your person to see something. And maybe children will bring something to their awareness. What's the Six of Pentacles? But the Queen, you showing up as the Queen of Pentacles tells me that, you know, you're satisfied. You're grounded. At least financially, you're in the upright. Yeah, look, we got the Empress, Six of Wands. This is you, for sure. You could be in the spotlight right now. Even if it's not in the cliche way that everybody says, like, you just have a lot of eyes on you. You're getting a lot of attention. Something that's on for work. It's like gaining notoriety. But this Knight of Swords, I feel like this is somebody from your past that's attacking you guys' relationship. Give me more on this Knight of Swords. And Queen of Cups. Yeah, and the Queen of Swords, the Magician. And the Emperor. So what, they're trying to get this person to come back to them? So they're using mental magic, manipulation. Let's see, is this Queen of Cups Taurus? Yeah, no. It could be a Scorpio. Because the Six of Cups is Scorpio Sun. Where you got somebody from your person's past or your past attacking your relationship. But even the way I'm seeing this energy, somebody is realizing that they're only stressing themselves out. They're only hurting themselves. The Nine of Wands, it feels like they're not able to penetrate this barrier, whatever this is. Give me more on this Queen of Cups. Somebody is in their feelings, is what it feels like. Even if this is not a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is a woman or it could be a man, right? And in their feelings about something. Give this Knight of Swords to Queen of Cups. Seven of Cups. Yeah, Scorpio, Venus. This feels like a man in feminine energy right now. It's like they're trying to figure out another way in. What? We got the Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Emperor. Yeah, no, it's not going down that way. They're going to end up in this Three of Swords. It's not going down that way. But it's like they're trying to figure out something. Maybe it's about you. They're trying to see into what you're doing so they know how to attack it or where to attack it. That could be why the lesson here with the Wheel and the Hermit here was to maybe be more private, protective of your, you know, endeavors, your relationships, your energy, period. It's like a lot of wisdom you gained about maybe having courage, having a backbone with the Strength card, standing up for yourself. All right, even the Seven of Wands is over here. So you could be protecting yourself from this Queen of Wands energy. And usually that's like a Jezebel. It doesn't have to be, but I always see it as the other woman in this case. So what's this Seven of Cups? This could be somebody that's materialistic. Yeah, the Devil just came out. This person could be abusing substances. Anytime I see the Seven of Cups with the Devil, this is like somebody in there not in their right state of mind. All right, they could be resorting to, you know, illegal substances to cope with their stress, with their pain, with their anxiety, because it feels like they're unhappy somewhere in a family dynamic. The Devil energy also talks about this person experiencing blockages. It's also illusions, delusion. This person delusional. Like, what's the Seven of Cups Devil? The Devil also appears to remind you, if you don't take control over your mind, something or someone else will. So yeah, the Six of Swords, I feel like this person is blocked from accessing your energy. That's why the Seven of Cups is here. All right, it feels like whatever they're trying to do, whatever they're trying to see into, whatever they're trying to attack, they cannot. They're blocked. The Six of Swords is Aquarius, I believe. But this person is having to move on. They could have an obsession with you. That's what I'm getting. Like an obsession with you, with watching you. And now they can't see. Because if you're this Hierophant, you've went through an ascension, right? And the higher you vibrate, the further away from these earthly influences you are. Like, they can't touch you. Y'all know what happens when the energy doesn't touch you. It can't be destroyed. It can only be transferred, so it's going to go right back. So this Page of Swords could be this person projecting themselves, their energy onto you, of unhappiness, of stagnancy. It feels like they're mad that they chose somebody else over you, or that they juggled you with somebody else and you left them with that third party, and now they got to live with that third party that, you know, they wanted to choose over you. What's this Devil Six of Swords? Yeah, Five of Wands. Drama, chaos, competition, rivalry. It feels like this person is realizing that they cannot compete with you. They do not compare, and they have to move on. This person could have even been trying to start fights with you. This Knight of Wands gives me confrontation and some more. Like, it feels like this person created fake beef for themselves. Because this Seven of Cups Devil, it feels like this person is delusional. They somehow think you're in competition with them, or you're beefing with them, and you're not. So if this was somebody that was bribed or bribed other people to go against you, it feels like they're all fighting amongst themselves now. What's this Five of Wands? This is, yeah, look, Three of Swords. I said they was going to end up in this Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is Libra Saturn. It's learning painful lessons. But they're lessons that somebody needs to grow. Right? It feels like these group of people are fighting amongst each other. Like whatever they're doing here, you moved out the way. It's like you left somebody to their own demise. But this could either be your person's ex or your ex. Strong Scorpio. It don't matter. But yeah, it didn't go down the way they thought it was. I feel like this person probably just started a fight with you. And they ended up losing. I kept seeing the Justice card. So maybe, yeah, look, here it is. So maybe y'all went to court. They could have lost the battle to you in court. Yeah, look, the Tower. Somebody learning their lesson. I don't know what this person's problem is. It feels like more than anything they wanted to beat you because they see that your ex is still on your coattails. They're still watching you. What's this Knight of Wands? Yeah, Eight of Cups. So whoever thought that they was going to confront you or bring drama to your doorstep, they're walking away. This is a Pisces card too. So this is also somebody seeing the bigger picture of the situation. You know, it also feels like in fucking with you, this person then got so embarrassed, so exposed, so hurt that they're outgrowing. They're outgrowing that toxic stuff they used to do. I feel like you took somebody to court. I don't know why, but it feels like they're outgrowing their need to be in this Knight of Wands. This rah-rah, always wanting to fight, acting impulsive, confronting people, thinking that they're going to bully you. Right? And this Nine of Wands, you ain't back down. I feel like you played something the smart way. I'm kind of just channeling now. I feel like you did something the smart way and probably took them to court. Or something like that. What's this Eight of Cups? Ace of Pentacles. Now my right ear is ringing. Okay, so if this Knight of Wands, let's see, is this Knight of Wands Taurus X? I'm hearing I don't want to be a player no more. So yeah, this person is outgrowing that phase, it feels like, or they're trying to, or they're seeing the bigger picture of something that they had to walk away from, something valuable, a big opportunity. Probably you. Yeah, look, strong Scorpio. Somebody's ex is a Scorpio, or maybe they were just in lustful energy. This Queen of Wands. It feels like I could be talking to a male too. Like this was your ex, somebody who was hot and ready or whatever, and they fumbled you. Somebody fumbled you. Because it's like they're having to walk away from a big opportunity, right? But if I'm getting a double entendre to where you both are walking away, right? But you're walking into blessings with this Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, prosperity, abundance. Because this Hierophant here feels like somebody that passed a spiritual test, right? And you're being rewarded for your spiritual obedience. The High Priestess is here too. So it feels like you could have been guided by spirit, you know, to move along, to move around. Somebody could be walking away from a job too, or a contract. What's this Eight of Cups? Give me more on the Eight of Cups. Yeah, see the Magician. Somebody's realizing their manipulative ways didn't get them anything. Ace of Swords is the truth. It just caused them to lose out an opportunity, and now they're in this page. Now they got to start over. Now they got to ask for help. Now they looking for handouts. Yeah, they going through a Tower moment. And the Ten of Swords. Something came crashing down for this person financially. So this Magician, this is somebody who's manipulative. They could wear a mask. It feels like you alchemized this energy, right? And they didn't. They're still stuck. Hangman, 10 Cups reverse. They're still stuck over there. Unhappy wherever they are. This kind of feels like a fallen twin because it feels like y'all have the same energy, but you just use yours for good. They use theirs for bad. Give me one, the Magician. Gemini, Virgo energy. This is somebody who's really manipulative. So this Eight of Cups could be you also. Seeing the bigger picture, seeing through the smoke and mirrors. Outgrowing these type of energies. That one, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Bribe, exploit, take, not give back. What's the Magician? Eight of Swords. You know, all it feels like the person that you, okay, so the third party, right? The person that your ex is with, who probably wanted to bully you, you know, compete with you, copy you, whatever they were doing, right? It feels like they're realizing that they're with as a player. It's like this person, if I'm feeling like this person wanted to be a pick-me, right? And they wanted to against you, gang up on you with this person, do whatever. And now that person, because right, this Queen of Cups is connected to this Eight of Cups is what I'm seeing now too. They're realizing that they got played too, that they got manipulated too, because right, your ex is still stuck on you and probably 10 other people, and you just over here chilling, going through renewal, getting your money up, reaching goals and milestones. The wheel is turning. So the Eight of Swords here, Gemini, Jupiter, somebody's stuck. But I feel like there's a perception shift that's happening here. Right? Yeah, look, this Knight of Wands, they're getting away. They're getting away. Even the Page of Cups down here connected to this Queen of Cups. If somebody now is having to apologize to you because they were bribed to go against you with this person, and now that they're walking away, your ex is back on your case, thinking that y'all gonna get back together, or whatever the case may be. What's this Eight of Swords? Too many cards. Yeah, a lot. What's this Eight of Swords? Even we got 888. So yeah, the Sun. For some of you, this could be you freeing yourself. The Sun is freedom, growth, liberation, happiness. It's like somebody's realizing that they got stuck with a player that they bullied you for, loud and wrong, and you're free. Yeah, the Justice card, the Page of Wands. So there could be communication coming in from court for some of you. What's the Sun? This is you reclaiming your power, you reclaiming your energy. The Sun can also be your physical appearance. So I feel like you're looking good, feeling good, living good. You're happy, and somebody else is stuck. Give me more on this Eight of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Burden, this same energy over here. Overwhelmed with their thoughts. Somebody's mental health is tore up, honey. Yeah, look, the Two of Swords, they're stuck, trapped in fear. They Queen of Swords now. If they was the Queen of Cups, they the Queen of Swords now. They done learned a few things. And also, I feel like this person is afraid to speak up. They could want to tell you, they could want to apologize to you and come back to you and tell you you were right or whatever, but it feels like they're afraid to speak up. They're in denial here. Either they're in denial or they're more afraid. It feels like they're more afraid at what this person would do because they're a Knight of Wands. This feels more so like emotional abuse with the Eight of Cups here. Wounds, insecurities. Yeah, look, Page of Wands. Yeah, this is like a new beginning. Communication. What's the Ten of Wands, Page of Wands? The Star in the reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that's disappointed. Their consciousness has completely fallen. This is hopeless. Somebody who is not receiving a wish fulfillment. It feels like they wanted to they thought they were going to at first. Yeah, Two of Swords, Emperor. It feels like your Emperor is stepping behind you. If this is your person, it feels like they're past. It's like both of y'all exes. What's the star reverse? It's so many people in y'all energy. Your ex, their ex, people that's watching you. Yeah, look, the Empress. I'm telling you. Like, I don't know if this person wanted to be you or what. But I just keep getting dual energy. Eight of Swords, Sun. Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Like, it's two separate energies here. So what, somebody's learning the hard way that they can't be you? They don't compete with you? And then your ex is learning the hard lessons about being a player and juggling? So you're this Empress. Right, I feel like this Empress is you in the Page of Wands. Somebody could be pregnant or planning a pregnancy. Could be lots of creative inspiration, new positive ideas, you know, happiness. There could be lots of flirting and dating and stuff like that with your person. Because the Page of Wands could be flirting, but it's like you're in this happy, positive, vibrant, abundant, new energy, and somebody is stuck, trapped, overwhelmed. The person that they deceived you for is walking away from them because they're realizing they got did the same way. So the star in the reverse, somebody's completely disappointed. Yeah, look, the Temperance. This is you because you alchemized this energy. It feels like you standing in your power. All right, yeah, look, Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. But the Temperance is also gaining control, dominion over the earth, which is your body. It's Sagittarius energy, so you can have Sagittarius in your chart, but this is peace. Balance. It's like, damn, after all I did to Taurus, not only did I lose Taurus, I lost my what? My rebound too. Like, what is going? They like, I lost my rebound too. But you know, also, I'm kind of channeling a past energy to where you have probably got your hopes up for this person too, and they left you disappointed. But you didn't stay stuck in your head. You didn't stay stuck as a victim with this Eight of Swords. You were able to alchemize this energy. So maybe this is why your person's ex wants to reach out to you and talk to you. They probably trying to figure out what you did. How you got out of that. They probably need to learn from you. Exactly. That's what I feel like. They should have been taking notes instead of trying to bully you. They just be so quick to go against the grain with the swords. Now I feel like somebody's watching you. They're watching you now. Yeah, look, the Page of Cups. Because somebody wants to apologize to you. They were bribed to go against you, and they probably figured out that wasn't the best idea. Now they want to apologize for all the drama that they started or kept going. The Page of Cups could even be jealousy. I don't know why I just heard somebody watching your child. Or shoot, or maybe now because y'all both can have kids by this person, they want you to watch their kids. They gonna need your help with something. That's really what I feel. This Page of Cups feels like an apology though. Somebody wants to apologize to you because they're realizing they were wrong. What's this Page of Cups? Yeah, the Hangman. I feel like that's what this person is realizing. They need to say sorry to you. Yeah, we got the Page of Wands again. There's something about communication. Or this could be a child. Something about children is significant here. Maybe something that a child is saying is getting somebody to open their eyes. Maybe if this is... Let's see, what's... Give me around this Page of Cups. Pisces energy. You know, it feels like because this person might be lacking the courage or they're not able to reduce or drop their ego, they could be trying to manifest contact with you in a dream state to apologize to you instead of doing it face to face. So this Knight of Cups is definitely somebody coming to you with an offer. But it feels now so they're in a diplomatic type of energy. Emperor, Tower, Eight of Swords. What's this Knight of Cups? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces it could be. Doesn't have to be. What's this Knight of Cups, Page of Cups? The Emperor. Or they want to apologize to your masculine. Probably after they done got their ass whooped. Even if it's spiritually. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Give me more on this Knight of Cups. Too many cards. But we got the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Empress. Okay, so they're watching you move on. They're watching you move on, follow your heart, be loved properly. Emperor and the Empress. It could be a married couple, so you could be getting married soon to be, but this is a 3D based connection. You both are very grounded, stable. This is an energetic match. It's like they realized after all they did, nothing worked. So it's like, why not just apologize? But they're still watching you. They're still watching you. Give me more on this Knight of Cups. One card, please, Spirit. The Death card. So your person could be going through a big transition. I'm kind of getting that work situation again. Or somebody could be changing what they're doing for work, right? And going towards the things that they're passionate about. Something about them watching you express yourself. This Page of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely a shift in perception here. What's the Emperor Death card? Page of Swords, King of Cups. Yeah, this person, it's like the more they watch you, the more they get in their feelings. Here go this King of Cups now to this Queen of Cups. I don't feel like that's you. I feel like that's another relationship. And they're watching you probably go through a big change because with the Emperor, you have somebody supporting you, protecting you, you know, real grounded in their identity. They're a real masculine, a real man. Right? Grounded in their identity, very stable, organized, disciplined. So it's like, now this is what I'm talking about. It's like your relationship is a guide to a lot of people. It's like y'all got y'all exes watching y'all go through this big transformation, and now they're seeing like, damn, I should have did it the way Taurus did it, or I should have followed Taurus lead, or I should have stuck with Taurus. But now it's like either they're trying to model what you're doing, or they're just in their feelings. This King of Cups is who's connected to this Queen of Cups right here. All right, so yeah, now I went from a player to a King of Cups. So even if he didn't change, but I kind of am seeing this here with the Death card, it's like he's feeling something in his heart chakra. And I feel like this is what you were supposed to do for this person. Like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune here, things were fated to happen. Everything was divinely guided and orchestrated. So it's like you kind of did your job at the end of the day. Even if they did hurt you, you know, even if they did, you know, leave you or juggle you or whatever, I feel like this person, if anything, they were more of an assignment, right? To where you were supposed to lead them and guide them, but they didn't do what they were supposed to do while they were with you, right? So now they're going to, because they're being forced to watch you, and it don't feel good, you being with this Emperor. That's kind of what I'm getting here. They're going through a big change because they're observing you and your relationship. And I feel like I said, with the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant here, you're being seen as some sort of guide, some sort of leader. So your past person could be turning over a new leaf just by watching you and your new masculine. But your masculine is turning over a new leaf too, as far as his career is what I'm kind of getting over here. So yeah, see, this Two of Cups. So these two are having trouble in their relationship. It feels like their relationship hit a stalemate. Oh, okay, I see it here, because they realize that this Queen of Wands who's competing with you, it feels like this Queen of Cups is the same person, right? They're just showing up as this Queen of Wands over here with the Hierophant because they're your copycat, right? That's one thing that Jezebel gonna do, is try to mimic the Divine Feminine, right? It doesn't have to be in a malicious way, but it's like she wants to be everything the Divine Feminine is, because when she observes, she sees that she's lacking in certain areas, right? So it seems like this person, they got burnt out because they're realizing, we're going to have trouble growing here, or we're going to hit, like, we're going to continue to hit a dead wall. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. We're not going to grow because this person is missing Taurus. Judgment, Six of Cups. This could be nostalgia, missing the past. Wanting to reconcile. They can see like who you're really who they want. That's terrible. What's this King of Cups? Also feels like there's some communication between you, your ex, and your masculine too. It's like they could be burying the hatchet. Like, yeah, Five of Cups, definitely regret. This is heavy Scorpio energy. I don't know if this person was in lustful energy and that's why Scorpio energy is showing up. They was hitting anything moving or whatever they were doing, but there's definitely lots of regret here. High Priestess, Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this is you. Lots of support, traveling, celebratory energy. Something could be about something significant about your home. Maybe you moved, or maybe you're having gatherings and things like that. What's this Five of Cups? Why is this person in regret? This is like loss, remorse, crying over spilled milk. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. They were lacking common sense. That's what that was. Yeah, they needed, oh, they were in their ego. Excuse me. It feels like this person was operating out of their ego. And love and ego cannot exist simultaneously. You got to sacrifice that ego. You got to surrender that ego and be willing to apologize when you fuck up. You got to be willing to say, hey, I'm wrong. Or, hey, yeah, this is where I need support. This is where confirmation. This is what I need help with. I believe you can show me. I can learn from you. Instead of trying to manipulate you and make you feel small and like this Eight of Swords, belittle you, gaslight you, or whatever, because you're more powerful than them. With the sun here right next to you. So this person was operating out of their ego. Lacking comments. They probably were slow as molasses when it came to you. They didn't have no sense of urgency. They didn't step behind you like this Emperor will, or is, it feels like. Because we already got the Empress over here. So it feels like you're in a new relationship. If not, you're about to be. This person is changing. They are. The Strength card is a major arcana. This person is definitely changing. What's this Hangman? This could be somebody who's experiencing a period of stagnancy. They could be in this energy of being in a spiritual timeout, being isolated, because like I said, in that stillness, there's wisdom, there's clarity. Yeah, the Magician, they're realizing how manipulative they were. It feels like also somebody's blessings are on hold until they change. All their manifestations are on hold until they change. What's the Magician with the, what's that, y'all? The Hangman. What's the Magician Hangman? Yeah, Three of Cups. Something about gossip here. It's like they wanted to control the narrative and did a bunch of gossiping. Yeah, this Queen of Wands, possibly. And we got, look, she reminds you. Like, what? And the High Priestess, I really feel that that's you. This Three of Cups is Cancer, Venus. This could be gossip. It feels like they could have even tried to manipulate your friends and the people who you surround yourself with socially to go against you. It's like they wanted to control the narrative. Give me more on this Three of Cups. Yeah, the Six of Wands. To what? Like I said, pick me. To be chosen. Yeah, here she go again. To impress people, to get some attention. Maybe they needed attention for validation. What's this Six of Wands? That's a Leo. It could have been a Leo. That's Leo Mars, I believe. But yeah, Three of Swords. I'm telling you, this energy goes back and forth. So it feels like you're in a celebratory energy, manifesting all your blessings. Yeah, look, the star of the Ten of Cups. You could be in a happily family dynamic, or you're just feeling whole and complete within yourself because the star is somebody who, you know, accomplishes what they set out to achieve. You could be feeling lots of positivity. It's like you're this star, Ten of Cups, and they're in this Three of Swords because everything that they did to get attention backfired. This masculine still don't want to be with them. They still miss. They're still watching you and your person. It's like they got with that person to try to make you jealous or prove a point or whatever they did. But let me get some tea on this because I just don't understand. I really don't. Because I feel like I'm not going to try to force somebody to be with me, right? If I see you're missing somebody from your past or whatever the case may be, I'm doing myself a disservice and you're doing yourself a disservice by staying somewhere where you're not wanted or you don't want to be. Like, that blood, but, you know, like, fuck it. Go do what makes you happy because I'm going to do the same thing. So, I don't know, but somebody is experiencing loss with the Three of Swords, sadness, all because they wanted some attention. It feels like they both learned the lesson. But regardless, you did your job because I feel like with this King of Cups down here, this masculine is turning over a new leaf, right? And this feminine energy is seeing too, right? Because imagine if you would have just turned over, right? And rolled over and turned the other cheek like they be wanting you to do. She would still think she has the one up, right? But by you standing your ground, right? Probably speaking your truth, even the Nine of Wands, this could be you here having integrity. Right? It's like, okay, it kind of forces that person to think, like, wait a minute, maybe Taurus is right. Or maybe, you know, I am doing the wrong thing. You get what I'm saying? So, that's why it's important to speak your truth, stand in your power. You never know who you're helping, right? Especially when you're in this Queen of Wands, Hierophant energy, being seen as a guy, yeah, cock blocking. They tried to block this person. Or they're trying to block your masculine. What else? Somebody was cock blocking. I feel like, oh, okay, I put it right under the Two of Cups, not even intentionally. So yeah, they were trying to block a relationship. And maybe that's what this Queen of Cups realized. Like, oh, okay, they're starting drama, not because they don't like Taurus, but because they're trying to create drama in that other relationship so Taurus can't move forward. And probably that's what they realized, like, oh damn, all this trouble. That's what this feels like when I see these three cards right here. Like, oh damn, all this trouble we done caused, and it's all because Six of Cups. They're nostalgic. They're missing Taurus. The bullies never win. They never win. I promise you, they don't. So no fact. So yeah, this person was lying on you. That's what I'm getting over here. But this is a form of black magic. Just so you know, gossip. This is a form of black magic. Even the Page of Swords, projecting. So no facts. Never have the fact makes up lies. So they probably made up all these lies about you. All because they're unhappy where they are. But that's what they chose. That's what they chose. So it says never has the facts, make shit up lies. What else? Yeah, look, she's sad and crying now. Look at her with her head down. Happiness hater. Period. Happiness hater. Look, he watching you, but he by himself. Where his person at? Because we see her down here with the Queen of Cups, but she ain't in the picture. So this person was probably watching you, stalking you while they're wearing around. The second their person leave or their little yeah left, they all on your Facebook, all in your comments, all on your social media, looking at your videos, whatever you do. What else? Into you, good chemistry, great vibes, positive. I feel like that's you and your person. Yeah, look, so we have girl fight, arguments, physical fight, at war, competing. Yeah, karmic friends, can't fully trust them, tension, secret competition, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So it's like if they were able to get friends of yours to go against you, they were never your friends. So these would have been karmic friends that were secretly competing you. I swear this happens all the time. You can really tell who cannot wait to beef with you when y'all fall out. Like, you can really tell who can't wait. And that's how you can see who never liked you. I knew this person wanted to be like you, impersonator. Wants to be like you, acts like you, dresses like you, copies you, all to get this masculine more interested in them. All to appear more like you because they knew that's what they really wanted. And maybe it was more of a subconscious thing, right? But yeah, they're seeing it now, waking up now. They're definitely waking up now. So, do I want to do Oracle? I don't think so. Well, let's do money because I'm seeing here that somebody could be stuck in a career or in a job or something that they weren't fulfilled in. That's terrible. Like for you to realize that your person still wants their past after you done did all of this to go up against them, got their friends involved and all of that. And it's like, dang, I didn't get what I wanted. Star in the reverse. And here you are. You're at peace. They're disappointed and you're at peace. That's terrible. It's like, dang, I'm realizing I've been manipulated this whole time. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, that's a victim right there. And look, you free. You got out of there. Okay, what's the message for finances for Taurus? Determination. Consistency is the key to achieving your goals. Keep doing what works for you. Don't quit when you're tired. Quit when you're done. Yeah, it says determination. Consistency is the key. What else? Lucky you. This is your lucky time. Things are turning in your favor. Take advantage of this opportunity and make the most of it. Yeah, so I feel like all your hard work is paying off. Even if you just sat back, right, and you just let your person do their own thing and figure out their own way, I feel like they're realizing. Because it's like maybe you felt like you were beating a dead horse. I'm getting so many messages in this read. Energy is all over the place. I really can't wait till this retrograde is over. I really cannot. This has been one for me that's been taxing emotionally. So let's see what else. All of that, like, it's just been so much this retrograde. So miscalculation. Taking responsibility for your mistakes is a good sign to start all over again. Learn from the lessons and use them for better judgment. So I feel like it could be a couple of people learning from their mistakes. I feel like somebody did misjudge you. Probably because your past person probably painted you out to be this Queen of Wands. Maybe like, because, you know, the Queen of Wands can be like a sexual type of energy. Or maybe that's what they thought you were because they didn't see your worth. Maybe that's how they thought they could treat you. And when you bounced and got with somebody who was actually able to reciprocate your energy, you know, you can see how much you've grown. Because sometimes it's not necessarily about how much money a man can provide for you. Sometimes it's the order, the structure, the support, you know, the infrastructure he provides. You know, the foundation. Sometimes even just being loved properly makes you feel safe enough to really be you. The Sun, express yourself on a soul level for you to really, you know, come out of hiding. The solar plexus is your, the Sun is your solar plexus, your creativity. You know, like that too. So discovery. Trying something new and explore other options will help you learn and grow. The opportunities are just waiting for you to be discovered. Exactly. So somebody needs to make some changes. It feels more so like your person. It could be you too, but I feel it's more so like your person. Or even if this situation, even if this card is not about money, I feel like this Queen of Cups is learning she need to start doing something else with her time. Like for real, because it didn't pay off. None of it paid off. So this was your message, Taurus. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all being here. If you feel called to, like, comment, subscribe. But I will catch you next time. God bless.